See, guys, you guys should just drop this discussion, drop this argument, drop it. How does it sound to you? You're trying to tongue lash a coach like Guardiola. How does it, like, how do you feel doing that? How do you feel? Because he's having the worst run of his career. How do you feel trying to tongue lash a coach, a legendary coach like Guardiola? Guardiola in the last 10 games has managed to win just one match, drawn 2, and then the rest are losses. And you think it's enough to drag him out to tongue lashing? You think it's enough to drag him out to tongue lashing? Guardiola, for all I know, is the greatest coach of all time. The only coach who still has an edge over him right now is still Sir Alex Ferguson, and that's because of how long he stayed, in his career. That is the only edge he has above Guardiola. That is the only edge he has. Aside that, Guardiola has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he is the greatest coach of all time. That he's the greatest coach of all time. Whether you like it or not, he is the greatest coach of all time. Guardiola is one coach that has brought something to football, something that every coach wants to emulate. He brought a playing pattern to football, something that every coach wants to play the Guardiola pattern. Which coach has actually influenced, like, forget about the normal style of play, has brought something different to football, something that every coach just wants to emulate, wants to pick? You that is tongue lashing Guardiola, tell me that if tomorrow you get a news that Guardiola is coming to your club, you will not jump up. Just be honest with yourself. Be honest that you get the news that Guardiola is coming to your club. I don't know your club, but you get that news that Guardiola is finally coming to your club. Won't you jump up? That a coach like Guardiola, you just know that success is coming to your club. If you guys have not been experiencing success, that means success is on its way. And if you guys have been experiencing success, that means a continuation of the success. So this 10-game run is nothing. This 10-game run is nothing. It cannot take away anything from him. Do you want to talk about the coaches that Guardiola has produced, who has actually worked under the tutelage of Guardiola? You want to talk about Arteta? You want to talk about Enzo Maresca? You want to talk about Erik ten Hag? You want to talk about Vincent Kompany? These are his boys. One way or the other, these are his boys. And every now and then, top clubs in Europe are looking for these products of Guardiola. Look at Chelsea, just got Enzo Maresca. Look at where they are in the table. Arteta has been trying for the past 3 seasons to win that EPL title. The only stumbling block he has had is just the fact that Guardiola is just too good. Are you going to talk about Bayern Munich? Guardiola brought a peculiar style of play to Bayern Munich. A wonderful style of play that they are still emulating till today. Look at, they rush to sign Vincent Kompany. You think they don't know what they're doing? They just want anything affiliated to Guardiola. Anything affiliated. Once you just mention that you've worked with Guardiola, either as a player or as an assistant coach or in his managerial team, they want to sign you. They believe that you've gotten something from Guardiola. They believe that you've learned a lot from Guardiola, and with that little that you've learned, you can be able to transform this particular club. So you guys should just drop it. If any coach should have this winless run, this awful run, the coach will get sacked the next morning. After this loss against Juventus, his sack letter will be waiting for him the next morning. But the level at which Guardiola is operating on, he cannot get sacked. He cannot get sacked. If Mourinho should try this, he's going to get sacked. If Ancelotti should try this, he will get sacked. Any coach, just mention his name. Any coach that tries this kind of run will get sacked. But Guardiola is not under any pressure. Even if he continues this awful run, he will not get sacked. That is levels. Levels for you. Man has never been sacked in his managerial career. He has never. He has always seen his contract till the end. And you guys are just trying to drag him out and talk lash him. Why? Because of a 10 game. Even with a 10 game alpha run, he's still somewhere on the table. He has not fallen off from the table. And when he bounces back, you guys will swallow your words. Seriously, you guys will swallow your words completely. So don't waste your time, trying to tongue lash him. He's going to bounce back, and when he bounces back, you guys will say, "I told you."